Okay, welcome to Pentland Junction, and here I am with two Class 08 shunters. Here we have the RSS liveried Class 08 by Bachmann Graham Farish. This is the new tooling, and here we have the ancient tooling of the early Graham Farish. Spin around. This is the pool era tooling. She's cast metal body with a plastic chassis as opposed to a plastic body and chassis. Although she has got, on this one, she hasn't got the external frames that the Class 08 should have, and the hood, the engine bit, is slightly too wide. Now the Class 08 dates back to, basically, almost back to the Second World War, when the LMS wanted a diesel shunting unit just to move stuff around. And this is what they came up with, a diesel electric locomotive. These have been around for ages. In fact, you couldn't go past, back in the days of British Rail, you could not go past a station, a goods yard, a traction depot, without seeing at least one of them. I've even been to Holland in 2004, and yes, they got there too. Well, something very, very similar to it. Now, there have been various variations of the Class 08, including the Class 13 and the Class 9. Class 13 is basically two Class 08s, like that, but with this one having its cab removed and basically controlled from here. So, I do know that this layout has a very, very slight incline. This Cato wagon might actually show it. Very slight incline. And we have here 20 TTA wagons by Peco. And here we have 5 Mark III coaches. We have 8 Mark III coaches and a locomotive. We have 5 TTA wagons. Now, although this has got the very, very basic tooling, it's slightly too wide, it's slightly out of scale, it has got a die-cast body. Die-cast body means weight. So, the simple test is to go from here to here. Oh, she stalled. There you go. A little bit of wheel spin, but there we go. She was pulling uphill. So that's balked the test. Let's just try that again. So just push it down to there, say. Right. Okay. Take 2. Oh, blender. Yes, blender call out because you sound like a coffee blender. Oh, there we go. I think. Come on. She was doing this great before. Right, okay, let's try that again. Come on. Come on, blender. There we go. And stop. Let's go back down. And go for a second attempt. Okay. Just one last time. And now take Blender Carlisle off, and let's put the new tooling by Backman on the track. I'm in the same position. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches to pull. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not going to sit there and continually run that. So that's a bit of a letdown. She's a really finely detailed model, but she hasn't quite got the weight. So we have got on this here's a split. So what I'll do, I'll split the train in half. It's 20 wagons, so there we go. Right, it's now got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Back down to there. Right. We'll now make it 12 wagons. Line it back up. Oh, hang on. I bought the test. I've got 2 derailed wagons. That's a false. What's it? Okay, let's go down to here. Same place again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, let's see if we can climb. That's more like it. Now, before Blender did all 20 of these TTA wagons, now we go for 14. Yeah, she's struggling at 14. So she is climbing slowly. Okay. Now we have 16 wagons. Back in the line. That's it. That's it. So, with that not so very scientific test out of the way, let's have a look at these two in closer detail. Let's just bring them around here. And Blender has stalled again. Mind you, Blender's probably about 30 years old, so you know, she's probably not as an easiest of lives. Yeah. Both units feature the front end markings of the chevrons. Now, Blender has been crudely repainted, but they have got the red buffer beams there, and the wasping stripes there, and on here. Now, the handrails on Blender are part of the mouldings. As you can see, they are there. Whereas on the new one, they separately added parts. Same with the handrail that goes across the grill. There, compared to, oh, it's not even on. There. Other features of note are the sunroof on the there is present, and of course you've got the separately fitted lights and handrails on the cab, both sides, but they are not fitted to the old tooling by Graham Farish. So in terms of the actual tooling, it's leaps and bounds ahead. But as seen with that very simple test, she is a little bit on the light side compared to the other one. When I was a little boy, I had two of these. One had the 3-pole motor and one had the 5-pole motor. The 3-pole motor was like a little tank. It would pull pretty much anything I could throw at it. The 5-pole motor, on the other hand, was a little bit, it was smoother when she got running, but God, she was temperamental. You know, like, put in drive, nothing, nothing, nothing. Smack the baseboard, and off she'd go. Grab rails on the back stairs, not fitted. And there is an impression of the blue rails around the radiator grille on the old tooling. And yet there is a very, very crude ladder up the side, and there is one there. I don't know if you can see it. Come on, focus. You know, this one was about £120, I think it was, plus postage off rails. And to be honest, it is worth what you pay for it. And yes, you can get this now DCC sound fitted. When I actually heard that you could get sound in a Class 08 N-gauge shunter, I was like, you gotta be kidding. And I was at the club at Alsager, and somebody had got one. And you can hear it. Now, bearing in mind this is really a small model, it actually sounded half decent. Now, to get to the decoder, I think the cab comes off because there looks to be a join line there. I am, however, not going to attempt to gain access to the model just in case I break it, and I don't want to do that. The railings are fragile, as with anything N-gauge. Oh yeah, you even got a little hole there. Now, unlike the real thing, the link arms there do stand proud, which means if you do have one of these, you will have to watch your platform clearances. If your platform is too close, you will hit the platform with the connecting rods, like I found with my platform over there. So I like to shave it So I'll just take blender Carlisle off. How to put her on the rails. But you're very, very quiet. Well, if you've got a DCC version of this, you will probably have electro frog points. These being initial frog, she may sometimes stall on the points. Which is an issue with short wheelbase, short locomotives. Although strangely enough, I don't get the same problem with Lima Class 86. Well, verdicts after this, I would give this locomotive 4 stars. The reason being, she doesn't get the, oh there we go, just as I said, as with any short wheelbase locomotive, she stalls out on electro frog points, sorry, initial frog points, right where she gets to there. We'll just see if I can just give the track a bit of a wipe. Just in case there's a little bit of dirt on the track. No. Yeah, it's I'll move a bit quick, a bit more speed. Yeah, notice how she stutters slightly. Now she's also equipped with NEM pocket coupling, so if you wanted to change the couplings you can. However, I did think about changing the couplings to the short connection couplings. This is a standard NEM pocket coupling, and this is the short arm version. I did try putting this one in, however, she was then too close for some of my close coupled stock, and she wouldn't go around an R3 curve without fouling the buffers. So best with that, keep it with the standard couplings that it comes with rather than changing them. It does have a little detailing pack. That's snow grounds. Well, I'll put it down somewhere. So chances are I'll probably never use it. I tend not to use these accessory packs, which does come with a small accessory pack, which all that is as a couple of hooks, vacuum and air hoses, and little bits and bobs. Nothing major, just little bits of detailing. But to be honest, if you're using it a lot, I wouldn't bother with them. Now let's see what we like with slow speed running. I do apologise for my cat there meowing. That is just shy of 20%. Let's take it to 20% power. Yeah, stalled on the points. That's because, although she should pick up, I'm guessing there's this check rail here is a little bit tight, and what's causing it just gripping the wheels that little bit too much. Which actually might be why it's stopping on the frogs. So anyway, this is my Class 08 for now, a Gronk. And this is my other one, Blender Carlisle. 2 Class 08s for Pentland Junction Model Railway. And now it's time to sign off. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you don't, well, never mind. Can't please everybody. Thanks. Bye bye.